How's it, guys? I just want to do a quick update on the altcoin market because we are getting quite a big dump right now, and I wanted to update you guys on what my thoughts are when looking at some of the coins. Okay, so first of all, I just want to go over total 3, and I want to speak about exactly what's happening right now. So do you remember yesterday in the Telegram group we were saying if we can close above that 1.404 trillion and break trend, which we didn't, I would be looking for longs. Okay, so that was not the case. We actually got a reaction, a rejection from that zone, and we actually could have looked for shorts, to be fair, because we are in this bearish market. But I was competent that this, we could potentially get a pump off this level here. So I was waiting for that, but we didn't get it, so we didn't enter, right? So that was okay. But right now, we did lose support, guys. We did lose also this high volume node as well, right? So this $1 trillion mark has marked a massive volume spike in terms of people buying and selling within this area, right? So right now, we are actually breaking the lows. We're literally breaking this low from, the 10th of October was over here, right? But this was the next day, right? We tried to pump through that zone, and we have already broken that level, right? We actually did close below this zone. So that's very, very concerning right now, I'll be honest with you. So what I'm actually looking at right now is if you take the Fibonacci from this level over here to the bottom of the wick, what you tend to see is 50% of the wick does get filled, right? So I am looking at potentially, we're looking at we're looking at one more potential dump into the zone over here for altcoins, and if we do get a reaction of the zone, I will be looking at some longs, right? And the one position I'm looking at is Solana, right? So Solana, we did get that break of trend over here. We came down, we broke this, the high volume profile over here, and we are coming into a key level here, which is a value area low, and also this key demand zone right over here, right? So I haven't entered this level, this position yet. I'm still waiting, right? I'm waiting to see if we get that bullish reaction, right, within the zone. So Solana is one of the tokens that I'm looking at for a potential reaction from this level. I haven't entered yet. I'm just waiting to see if we can, form like a bullish engulfing candle or some type of, a change of character on the lower time frame, just to see if we can get a potential bounce here, right? And it's all to do with this. I do think that we come down lower though. It's not looking good for the market, the altcoin market. We have been speaking about this bearish price action throughout this week as well. And then this was Ethereum. Okay, so I want to quickly have a look at ETH quickly. We are coming to some key levels here as well. The thing is, we are going to get a bounce soon. We just have to be patient, right? And I'm not going to jump into any long positions until we get some confirmations here. So if we look at the daily time frame for Ethereum, let's have a look over here. And I want to just take the volume profile from this initial move to the upside all the way to over here. Okay, so you can see yesterday we did lose that level. So that could have been your entry yesterday. You can see how we came up perfectly and tapped that zone for a retest, right? That would have been the entry to actually look at. But looking now, it's just looking like we're going to come down lower, guys. It's looking like we have some key levels sitting right around here. I'll be honest with you. Let's draw this in. Let's draw this in here. This is going to be a potential zone of a buy zone for me. I honestly didn't think it would come this low, but structure is telling us that we are, right? There's a potential even for the daily candle to tap into this box here. So this would be a key level that I'll be looking at for Ethereum. I do think that we're going to bounce from the zone. I don't think we're going to take out these lows. That would be crazy. I do think that we're going to take out, this low over here. So I will be looking at a potential reaction within this zone. Okay, this is something to watch for Ethereum. Okay, I know it's a little bit scary right now. The market, it's hard to judge. Obviously, sells this week would have been the play, but it's I was waiting for the breakouts, as I am more of a breakout trader. You can even look at this for Ethereum, breaking out of this level over here, but that would be crazy, right? So you could also wait for a break of trend, and that's also breaking above that volume profile as well. So you can just chuck this in over here, and that would be a key entry, right, for a potential long. And at $3,951, you take it back up to the highs. But we'd have to first get to that point, right? We can't take a long right now because we are coming down. Although you can potentially, because Ethereum should theoretically bounce from the zone, right? But I need confirmation that we are going to bounce from the zone, right? So for me to take a long right now, I can't really do that. I do think that once we see like a reaction from the zone, we can potentially place it long, putting stops, below this low, below that low over there, and then we can potentially add to that trade once we get a trend line breakout. Okay, so this is kind of just what I'm looking at for Ethereum. I do think we come down a little bit lower. Solana's in the buy zone, but we can potentially come down lower as well. But I am looking for a long here for Solana as well. So I just want to see if we can potentially come down a little bit lower here in total 3. Okay, this is a level that we should bounce at, guys. If we lose this level, then it's going to get a lot more darker, but I am optimistic that there will be a bounce very soon. So we'll see what happens today. But yeah, that's a little quick update on the markets. We'll see what happens. It'll be interesting to see if we can get these bounces. But yeah, peace out, guys. Appreciate you guys. If you wouldn't mind liking, subscribing, that would be amazing. And let's see if we can get a potential bounce here. Let's see.